Hello, dear one. Thank you for joining me. And today I wanted to do a quick little reading from A Course in Miracles. Because has this ever happened to you where you just ask for a message and you receive it and it is mind-blowing? Like way beyond what I expected to even understand. So I just happened to turn to page 203, and I was going to flip away, but then I saw the voice for God, so I was curious, and then I went to the next paragraph, which is marked 9, and it's interesting. I'm just looking at this page. I haven't read the whole thing or anything. I'm just beginning to look at it. So it has like numbers at the end of the sentence and numbers at the beginning of the sentences. So I guess it's for easy reference. So it's paragraph 9. And then there's a section at the bottom. There'll be reference number 28. 27 and 28. Yep. So it says, perhaps you understand the role of models in the learning process and the importance of the models you value and choose to follow in determining what you will to learn. I am your model for decision. By deciding for God, I showed you that this decision can be made and that you can make it. I promised you that the mind that made the decision for me is also in you, and that you can let it change you just as it changed me. This mind is unequivocal because it only hears one voice and answers in one way. I mean, shivers all over. If that's not a message, then whoa, wow. And then at the bottom, it says, 27 says, this refers to the value of positive role models as demonstrators of ways of thinking and behaving that then shape the learning of another person, particularly a child. And I have 2 children of my own, and I'm very sensitive to that. They're actually the ones that started me on this journey. For whenever I behaved in a way that I realized that I didn't like and didn't want to be, I was seeking for a different way. I didn't want to continue doing or saying things in certain ways. I wanted the other voice, that one other voice, that positive, good voice. That's what I wanted to hear, and that's what I wanted to say, and that's how I wanted to do. Number 28 says, John 14, semicolon 16-17, parentheses RSV. I don't know how to read this stuff, you guys. And I will pray the Father, and he will give you another counselor to be with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, for he dwells within you and will be in you. John 16, semicolon 13 RSV. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth. And that's really profound for me. It totally captures, I guess, what I think. And it's interesting because I feel the energy right now. I feel energy flowing. I feel like pressures and tinglings. I feel the energy around me and in me and everywhere. So I know Yeshua is here. Like, I know guardian angels are here. I sometimes even feel wings on my back. I feel that energy. I feel like there's wings attached. So these energies are really close by, and they're really, really trying to help you, trying to help me so much all of us. We just have to notice them and be aware. So that would mean to first know what and who you are, meaning sit in your energy. How do you feel to yourself? Do we even know? I know the difference between myself and when another energy is around me. When I was reading that earlier, I felt an energy on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead, and that to me I have known as Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel for healing and courage and continuing on, keep going forward. When I was reading that, it was just like right in my face. So first it would help to know what you feel like, and then you can call in a certain one energy and feel what the difference, feel the change, feel the transition. And the more I do this, the lighter I feel inside. I feel clear. I feel empty is not the word. Also, another thing I've noticed is that I'm starting to use words more deliberately and choosing the ones that fit better. I'm not just speaking. I'm thinking about how I really want to relay the message to capture it exactly to the best extent possible. So if I may ask that, Yeshua, you are here already. If you may please step closer. Thank you. I felt a shift, so I felt more pressure. I feel more pressure in my head. So I know this energy is already very, very close. And I also see an aura around the phone, meaning like an energy, like a vibrating white border. I just feel, I know that there's an energy really in my field, if not within me. And it's definitely not scary. I just know that there's something higher and more loving around. So see if you can be more loving and more gentle towards yourself and towards others, towards the people that you come into contact with, especially your husbands, your wives, your children, your sweet, precious children. They are so moldable. So as the passage says, we are all looking for teachers, for people to look up to copy. And as you know, children are very good copycats. They copy anything and everything. And then you, as a parent or a person around children, has to be very aware of what you say, how you think, and to be in charge and in control and mastering. Keep practicing mastering your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions. Especially children just feel. You don't really need words with them. They just know. They're very intuitive and very connected because they haven't had the layers of thoughts and other things willed upon them. They are just themselves yet. And as the passage said, we must be very aware in choosing which voice we're going to hear and which voice we're going to use to speak and take action with. So will it be the one we've always chosen, the one that complains and blames and never is thankful and does not see the light, or the more positive one, the one that's harder to hear, where you have to quiet and be still to listen? And it comes from within. It comes from the inside. It's your internal voice. It is not something you hear with your ears. It's not sound. It's something you know. It's something that just pops up like a thought or a daydream or an imagination or a wish. And it's that positive voice. So you know the difference. It's that one voice that is encouraging you and saying, it's okay, it's all right, you'll be okay, everything's okay, you are loved, you are blessed, you are so lucky. It is that one positive voice. So it's just up to you to keep practicing as to what thoughts you will choose to listen to. And it is an internal battle, it seems, of the ones that try to bring you down or the ones that try to lift you up. And you know the difference between those two by how you feel. So if you're feeling sad, down, lonely, alone, lost, you don't know what to do, where to go, what's going on, you're confused and just baffled at what's happening, you know, that's not the voice that I would prefer to listen to. And when you hear that voice that says, keep going, you can do this, yes, give that a try. Yeah, you know, you'd really like to do that, that would be really great. Or I would just like to take a nap now. Yes, yes. So you've got a lot to push back against, and it's a slow progress, and it could be taking a few steps back, and sometimes you may just become unaware again, and it's a constant prompting of yourself. And even ask your angels, ask your guides, ask the sweet energies around. They really truly want to help, and you just need to ask them. We are all here. They're saying we are all here ready for you. All you have to do is ask. We cannot jump in, you must ask. So yes, everything is beautiful, everything is wonderful. It's just, where do you want to look? Do you want to look down into all the dirt and mud, or would you slowly try and trust to lift your gaze and look up into the beautiful sunset, sunrise, the beautiful sky, the birds, the bees and the flowers, and all those things, and shift your perspective from what it has been to what it could be, instead of looking at what you don't want, what is wrong, what is not happy, what is not healthy. Let us shift and take a look at what is good. Find the little things. It's really up to you. It is really up to you and no one else. No one else. If you look at other countries, people in other places, in other scenarios, they have it really rough. They have it really bad. However, if you were to speak with these different people, they may still have their light burning. They may still be very happy, and you could ask how or why you are so poor, or you are so dirty, or you are so oppressed. How are you still happy? So you have everything in you. You have everything inside of you, and all the resources and help that you could ever imagine are there too. It's just a matter of connecting, taking the time and making the time to connect if you really want to. So it is your journey, just like it is ours, to continue growing, evolving, getting better, and making things as bright as possible. So lighten up, have a light heart today, and love one another. Love your neighbor, love your spouse, your children, love yourself, love everyone that you come into contact with. And it doesn't have to be an outpouring of love. It could be just be a smile, a warm energy. So maybe we can learn to communicate now with energy instead of our words. Hope you have a blessed day, and remember, we are all here together with you. Ask, call upon us, and we always answer. We are always there. Thank you. And I want to thank to Yeshua. That is the name I like to call him. It's very warm, for being here and helping me share a little bit of my own inspiration. So with ask and you shall receive, and it will be magnificent. One last thing, what you want to do after any kind of energy work, spiritual work, whatever you're doing, whether you're meditating or channeling or practicing opening up your other internal senses, and there's probably like a billion of them that we are not aware of. It is always recommended to ground yourself and also drink water and then be active, physically active afterwards. So put on a song and dance if you wish. Otherwise, go for a walk. But the way I ground myself is after this message, I had great energy in my head and my neck, tingling, so I know I was getting more information. Now what I would do is, with my intention, with my imagination, I would see that energy and just, with my breath, just pull it down to my body, my legs and my feet, and just push it down into earth. And Mother Earth will take care of it and use it. She's really good at transforming the energy from pressure or stuck to something really wonderful, and grow these beautiful plants and animals that we see, and ourselves, of course. So I'm going to do that now just to show you how I ground myself. I'm just going to take the energy in my head, this huge pressure. I'm going to will it down. I'm going to use my will to push it down, bring it down. So as I'm breathing, I'm using the breath to push it down. It's sort of like when you're going to the bathroom and you're pushing, you're just using that internal pressure of that energy, and you're bringing it down and through your feet. And this is how I clear headaches, or if I have way too much energy in my head from connecting. You can also bless others with this energy. So you can push the energy from wherever the pressure is from your head to through your hands and outwards. So you can imagine it as a light, a white, gold, or pink light. Or you could just have it do its thing because it knows what it's doing. You just push the pressure from your head to your hands. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And see if you feel this, if you receive this. It's definitely coming out from my hands. From the middle of my palms, my energy centers. I have a little bit more, it's almost gone actually, from my head. It just keeps replenishing in my head, that pressure, so I can continue sending. If there's something happening around you or in the world, or you're watching the news, if you feel there's nothing you can do, there is. You can send good energy, and energy works through time and space, so it doesn't matter when or where. Could be in the past or the future, could be close to you or far, far away across galaxies. This energy of source, of God, it's everywhere, it permeates everything, and it's all in the here and now. So that is how I understand it to work, that when you send energy, thinking of that to which you want to send to, it will go there, which follows when you put your intention or attention on something, energy will flow there. Where your attention goes, energy flows. And it works, truly. I'm sending this to you. It's good energy. Energy of connection, peace, communication, wisdom, intelligence, love. I use my breath to push, use the pressure of the breath inside to push this energy. Prana, chi, ki, mana, whatever you want to call it. Words are labels to help us understand, yet they keep us confined, yet they help us understand a little. Whew. I'm not feeling as much pressure. I'm still hearing a lot of high-pitched ringing, which means I'm connected to me, but the pressure is all gone. Thank you for joining me.